Previously on Ex-Wives of Rock.
This is a straight-up, old-school road trip.
Yay! I can say that I want to be with Josh, and I'm committed to him. I can't say that he feels the same about me.
I pulled my hair out again last night. It's really bad.
I also have a hair pulling disorder. It's called trichotillomania. You broke your shoulder. Were you drinking?
Yep. This right here, this can't happen anymore. It needs to end. It's been 20 years.
Cheers. My boyfriend Tim is so amazing. My instincts tell me he's a great guy. Do I believe my past or do I believe my instincts? I don't know.
A grown-up should look at every relationship as a teachable moment,
Do I look the same? I don't look older or fatter?
a learning experience.
Do you still want me to live here? Or is it okay?
I didn't tell you to move in here.
Based on her dating history, the lesson for Bobbie should be simple. Don't date losers. Strangely, though, it's a lesson she really doesn't get.
Even as I was hacking into his is he hitting up girls with the same talk? Hey, boo, let me see that booty.
It's the third strike, dude.
I found him sexting someone.
Oh my God.
What did you do? Oh my God. What'd you do?
He's sitting across from me right now.
Okay, here we go.
Are you gonna talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the moment. After years of crap, you can finally stand your ground.
What's your game plan?
I don't know.
You go, girlfriend. You tell that twerp who's boss.
I feel like I'm watching a bad rerun of Bobbie's last relationship all over again. I can't believe he had the balls to show up here for real.
Want to come sit down?
Do you want to go to ask him why he's an asshole?
Really?
Do you have anything you want to say?
So I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the lamest apology I've ever heard. There we go. I think we've all waited years for her to do the right thing, like...
Josh.
Hello.
No.
Really? You're gonna bring him after you just talked all that crap about him to break bread with me and have a drink? Oh, I'm sorry, he can't drink. He's not 21. Josh, how come you keep hurting my friend? I don't like that.
You know, you just have to admire Sharice's ability to say whatever she believes, no matter how uncomfortable it makes everyone feel.
I'm just sad for you. I wanted you to be in a happy relationship, and, you know, I don't want to see you go through all these trials and tribulations in the first 6 months, you know?
Yeah.
It's not what I would want for you. I don't want to make conversation with him. I don't want to invest 5 minutes of my life with him that I can never get back. Is it wrong if I put my back to him and just look at my handsome dentist?
the only reason I'm in this restaurant right now is because you gave me an ultimatum.
Which was to never call me again. Well, at least you made the effort, and that makes me think that you care at least.
Josh, be nice to my friends. I will hunt you down and kill you, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with Sharice on this one. Gotta respect any girl who's got a friend's back.
Bye, Josh.
Even if that girl doesn't have her own back. Not exactly the best way to say that, but you get my point. But you know, Bobbie's back isn't the only one Sharice has got.
I'm on my way to the valley, and Athena's house is on the way, so I think I'm gonna drop in on her and see how she's doing. Her shoulder is a big issue in her life, and I wanna make sure she's okay.
You broke your shoulder. Were you drinking?
Yep. That fell down.
And you were blacked out and you fell and you don't remember.
Let me see that.
Oh, dude, wait till you see it. So, here, come in here so I can show you better. This is straight old school Frankenstein.
Okay.
Check this out. Is that Frankenstein or what?
Why? Why is it so bad? Oh my God.
Those are pins.
Wow. I thought it was gonna be like a line. You know, they can do really nice surgeries now, but that's not what it was. It's like Frankenstein. It's bad. You did that kind of damage by falling in your front
how I
freaking
roll.
yard?
Yeah.
It looks like a horrible car accident, dude.
I know. I wonder what kind of cool tattoo I can get over it to cover it.
Wow.
But I'm gonna leave that scar. I need that reminder anyway. I can always look at this and be reminded that I'm one step away from f***ing everything up.
It's not bad enough that you fall in your driveway and you mess up the Monsters of Rock cruise because of it. Oh, God, dude. This is so bad.
Yeah, thanks for the update, Sharise, on everything that sucks. Maybe she thinks I forgot.
Can you play?
No, I can't. You know, not being able to play drums takes away my center, because that's the one thing I can focus on and forget about everything else, which is the reason people drink, to forget about everything else.
That's your livelihood. Hello?
Yeah. Wait till you check this out.
I know for a fact Athena's had tougher moments in her life.
This year, for me, has been the roughest year of my life. Did you screw Timmy before I moved out?
Yes, I did.
I'm taking it's not good news.
Nope.
What's up? Anything?
No. Is that Frankenstein or what?
Right now, though, it's almost hard to imagine what they were.
Why is it so bad?
'Cause there's pins in there.
Oh, my God. That's what you did? You did that kind of damage by falling in
That's
your front
how I
freaking
roll.
yard? Can you play?
No, I can't.
That's your livelihood. Hello?
Yeah. It's a mess. It's not just about me and my arm. It's about everything. And all the people that got put out because of this. I'm missing shows. They're gonna have to replace me for those shows, flights. It's a mess.
And then there's the trip. We're not going to that anymore then,
trip.
obviously, right?
No, we're going. We're going. I want to.
You can't ride a donkey with that. Donkey Town's out.
No, I can still go and hang out with them.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not a flesh wound. That's a Frankenstein wound. And that needs some TLC. I think that you need to stay home and take care of yourself. What if you roll in a hotel bed on it again?
need
And
to
then
get
you're
outta
off
here.
stuck in Donkey Town and there's no doctors there.
I just have to be careful. There's probably just a few things I can't do. You guys do it, and I'll be waiting for you, kicking it by the pool when you get back.
Can you get it wet?
That's what he said. At least I still have a sense of humor.
Blue can be helpful.
Blue's a Blue's a dentist.
I went to dental school and was in my residency.
Isn't she CEO on a panel of doctors?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There are amazing developments that 10 years ago would never have been a possibility. I think really bring awareness to the fact that it can happen to anyone.
She's probably a surgeon. I'll be needing my stitches out right around then. She could take those out for me. And then the pins. And then she could help me with physical therapy, because she's probably used to help the Clippers.
You're bad.
Or no, the Cowboys. That's what it was.
Oh, the Cowboys, yeah. All right, I gotta go get my lashes done. I'm super excited. So Sunday we're leaving, right?
Yes, Sunday morning.
Awesome. And then we're getting together one more time before we leave, right?
Yeah, all of us.
Okay. Awesome. I'm super excited.
Me too. And then I have to figure out who's gonna brush my hair for me when we're there. Nobody doesn't like cookie dough. Since the trip's coming up, I needed to get everybody together and go over these plans.
Wow, popsicles too?
What's happening?
Hey, how are you?
What's up? Seriously, who knows? Maybe this time we'll actually get along. Third time's a charm.
What's the deal? So when are we leaving?
Whoa.
Where are we going?
Blue, just relax. She's the one who brought a notebook to Vegas.
So I brought my notebook. I'm gonna color
Hollywood.
code little notebook files for everyone going on with the
Do
agenda.
what? An itinerary to Vegas. Who does that? The thing is, like, because we always go, we do like party trips, so I wanted this to be like a more chill.
Yeah.
But a good chill. A good chill, like a spiritual chill.
Not like a bad chill?
No, I don't want to go into this until everybody's here. I have a surprise for them, and it's a good one.
What do you mean? Everybody's here.
No, we're waiting for one more person.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
Maybe.
about, one more person? What are you talking about?
Because I thought it would be funny if we brought Carrie with us.
Why? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, why?
Why?
I don't know about you,
Off, guys. Seriously, you're gonna piss me off right now.
but by now, I have serious doubts about any trip the ladies take together.
Did you get your sex on with my baby daddy?
So this idea here
I thought it would be funny if we brought Carrie with us.
is truly terrifying.
No. What?
Why?
I have the flu. I can't go.
I have a feeling that you're not f***ing with me right now.
Are you serious, dude?
Really?
No.
Yeah, why not? She's loud and weird and
stupid.
crazy. Are you done now?
With my ice cream, yeah.
She's dark.
She's not going.
Oh,
I would never f***ing do that, dude.
Oh
She's
my
the
God,
loudest
I was
thing
just about ready to throw a pineapple up your butt.
ever. Okay, what would the meeting be without a joke? Oh, I got him. They were pissed. That's when it's worth it.
So tell us the details of the
Okay,
trip.
so super quick. First stop, Donkey Town. You guys will dig it.
Yay.
And we're gonna stay there the first night.
In Donkey Town?
Donkey Town.
Shut up.
Yeah,
man.
they run the hotel, yo. And then to the Vortex, the Sedona.
The
where
vortex?
I don't even know what a vortex is. I mean, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it's healing. It's an energy in the air. You'll see, I can't explain it.
So on the website for the Donkey Town night, it says that we should bring washable shoes.
Why?
I highly doubt
It's
that
dusty.
a town
It's
that
the
is run
desert.
by donkeys, that they're using the indoor facility. I don't even know what washable footwear is. I'm pretty sure I don't own any washable footwear. You know, they can all laugh, but it is impossible to pack for this trip.
I don't see that as a sleepover time.
Wait, you'll see. And you guys can just drink your asses
We can
off.
make
I don't
margaritas
care.
in the
I
RV,
just
it'll
don't
be
want to be in
fine.
a club all night.
I don't really drink.
No, I don't want to be in a club either.
Yeah.
Bring your friend.
Can I bring Josh? Would it bother you?
No, you're a mechanical friend.
Oh,
What?
that's like a boyfriend.
I'll get on Facebook and say in a relationship.
Yes, with Mr. Pinky.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Everybody to their respective bunks with their friends.
Wow.
I'm not bringing that thing on a trip though. Have you seen it?
Renting
Road
an
trips
RV.
are fun if you make them fun.
Yeah.
Like this could be, we will never, ever forget this trip.
Yeah, and don't anybody suck, by the way.
I believe that's called wishful thinking.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm getting a car with no air conditioning.
But you know, sometimes wishes come true.
You can just file them, buff them, and then paint them. That's pretty much all I need.
For example, I'm sure Sharise has been wishing for this for some time.
Sharise and I are getting mani-pedis today, and hi, notice who's here on time first. Hello, alone. Hi. Haha, look who's late today. What?
You're not gonna believe what happened.
What? What?
I broke up with Tim.
At this point, you're probably seeing a pattern forming.
Cheers to you and your sexiness.
Well, thank you. Cheers to you too. And yours as well.
Thank you.
Just when things seem like they're finally coming together for the ladies,
It's like I went online and I ordered exactly everything I wanted in a guy.
Are you kidding
And
me?
he showed up.
fate throws them a curveball and screws it all up.
I broke up with Tim.
Why?
I didn't know if I would be good at a long distance relationship. It turns out I'm not. I go to sleep every night by myself. I wake up by myself. I eat my meals, with Coulter by myself. I'm like lonely for a male attention. It was awesome for 2.5 months. We were making it work. I love to be your girl.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He's the greatest guy. Like, we have chemistry, we laugh. And then
Yeah.
for the last 2 weeks, he came on Saturday and he left Sunday morning.
So that's not much time.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't even 24 hours. I think he was really getting tired of his whole time being monopolized by our relationship. I did it over text.
That's kind of rude.
So bad. I texted him, this doesn't feel like a real relationship to me anymore.
I need a best friend and a lover in my life, and in order to maintain those feelings, I need to see you and talk to you on the regular basis.
Yeah.
He texts me back. Our time together is amazing. The only problem we have is distance. Then I guess it's just fair if we move on.
Are you sad?
I'm gonna miss him. That's what's sad. I'm gonna miss him.
It sucks when you meet somebody that you have such great chemistry with and you know you could have an amazing life with, and then there's something that stands in the way.
So how are you and Josh? Are you guys getting closer, or?
We had a huge fight this weekend and we were gonna break up again.
Really? What happened?
His roommate that just moved out called me to tell me, be careful. I know he had a girl over. I freaked out on him and pulled my hair out bad.
Show me, what'd you do?
It's super bad.
Bobbie. Oh my God.
And it's that way on the other side too.
Oh my God, both sides.
Yeah, it's really bad.
How can somebody self-mutilate themselves like that? I mean, there's just no words. If that man's a trigger, then get rid of the trigger.
Is he good for you?
I mean, I had this problem before him.
Because you had another bad guy.
Somewhere in Bobbie she's a self-sabotager, and she doesn't like herself. I like her, but she doesn't like herself.
Well, it gets worse because then when I confront him on this and he's like, you have a lot of room to talk. And I'm like, what? He's like, I picked up your phone yesterday for you because I was sick. He decided he was gonna look in my too.
You haven't cheated on him. Have you?
I did things that were worse than him. Put it that way. And
no, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Well, like, what did you do?
I was hitting up guys.
Oh my God. Is she saying that this is her fault again?
Are you sure you're not just trying to say that,
No, dude.
you know, you're the bad person again, so that would justify all the crap that he would do to you?
No.
This is like last year with that horrible demon.
Trust me, it really was not as bad as she makes it sound to be. I'm not an evil person.
It wasn't evil, it was only psychotic.
I'm the crazy one now and he's not. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like he's like, okay, babe, let me just talk about this? And I go from 0 to like crazy bitch in 2 seconds.
She said it was her fault that he did all those horrible things to her because she inspired it. What? She's doing it again.
So we both apologized and said that this is not what we want, that we make each other happy.
I'm sorry, but it sounds like the last thing they do is make each other happy.
So let me just say this. We decided we're not doing that, that I'm sorry, he's sorry. I promised not to do those things, he promised not to do those things, and now we're hoping for the best. So we started over.
Lord, this is such a soap opera.
I decided to get back with him because I'm not ready to give him up. But you know what, maybe that's what it took for us to get to where we are now.
No, you keep telling yourself that.
No, we've had the most blissful, amazing days. Well, so far, yeah.
She doesn't put herself first, she puts herself last. And then she kicks herself when she's down.
The trip. Does this mean you're gonna be all scouting for some booty?
I'm gonna put my big girl pants on and look for a new boyfriend.
You have a pair of those?
Yes, I do.
You do?
They're
Okay.
way in the back of my closet.
All right.
It's road trip day!
Yes! I drank too much coffee, sorry.
Hey!
Come down. My bag's too heavy. No, my bag's too heavy.
Come help me with mine.
Mama said no.
Mama said no.
You taped your bag?
Well, just so I would be able to find it.
You're like ghetto Barbie.
Sharise is giving me about how much I pack. She's got a huge suitcase too. It is no smaller than mine.
Are you so excited?
I know, we're gonna have so much fun, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing we both worked out.
Yeah.
I can only assume that she has full-size creams in there.
I brought all kinds of awesome stuff for us.
Like what?
Creams and...
Creams?
Yeah, cream and sunscreen and...
Oh.
I got stuff for everybody.
Wow, we have creams.
Oh, Bobbie texted me.
What's up?
She wrote, please off right now. I'm extremely busy.
Okay, so I'm refreshed, rejuvenated, and raring to go on our trip at 8. Sharise is on time. And yet, 45 minutes later, we are still sitting outside.
Hey, Athena, big fat wiener, where are you? Oh my God.
Oh my, that's not an RV.
Hi. What the hell is that?
A minivan?
Hi.
Hi.
I can't be seen in a minivan.
I got some bad news and I got some worse news.
Are you kidding me right now?
This is what we're going in.
Okay.
Where's the RV? This is what we're going in.
No!
Athena's intention was to rent an RV for a road trip. However, when Athena went to go rent the RV, she realized how much it was gonna cost, and without telling anyone, decided to downsize. And this is what we ended up with. And the worst news is she's not going. What? She's not going on the trip.